Young Davis disciples, today you're going to learn the truth about Sigmund Freud. You've heard about me and my disdain, but today, with two underlines and a long one, that's the emphasis. Number one, Freud's theory has zero scientific evidence. You cannot test it in a lab. You cannot scientifically disprove it. So his theory exists in this limbo, and that's why we have to talk about him. Not that we want to, we have to talk about him, because the theory exists without any evidence within a scientific field. Doesn't make sense to me. Number two, cocaine. Lots of it, for years and years and years, flooding his brain with dopamine, causing him to come up with irrational and erratic thoughts and observations that he published and he practiced. And so how can we trust the work of a man who just lived on the white stallion? We can't. Psychosexual stages. I shouldn't have to say more, but the fact that Freud believed that your sexual preferences are developed within the years of what you're a toddler, when you're supposed to love games and playing with kids and interacting, he believed you had a deep desire to love your parents. And finally, and perhaps most troubling, Sigmund Freud avoided coming to America in the times in the beginning of the Holocaust because he hated America so much. How could you hate this beautiful country? He should be here if he was worthy of it, but I think what happened is, if you want to use his defense mechanisms, America really hated Sigmund Freud, and they were right? He came here and he wasn't good enough, and he knew it non-consciously, and so he stayed away. So that's why he had to get moved to London when the Holocaust began. But he hated America. He believed our sexual preferences were developed at a young age. This one, and zero science. Truth.